Matty G, we're here on Piney Run, and apparently we just closed ourselves inside the door and not the building. There we go. We're here to take on that. Yes, this is the dirt track off-road extreme. This is pushing the new TLX. Well, it's been out for a while, but the TLX 3500 to the limit. So we've got the big Continental tyres on there. They are the largest ones I could possibly put on the truck itself. I've got the supercharged 6.3 litre engine on board and all the little trimmings. But is it going to manage to get up and down this entire course? Well, we're going to give it a good go. I have tested and it is doable. It just takes a little bit of time and patience and balancing skills. I'm going to try not to edit majority of this video because we don't want to skip any. This is where it gets tricky on this first bit. I have fallen a few times. There we go. So yeah, it's just about picking your path through the obstacles as you go up there. Just hold it there and you have a little look back where we come from. See, the wood logs are the steepest, and I actually find them the hardest point on this entire track. They are the hardest point on this entire track. That's what I think anyway. This bit not so bad. It's time consuming. It's just about getting the right enough power. And the TLX, this just eats the course alive. I have tried a few other trucks out after I initially tested it, and I find that this setup is pretty much the only. This is only the TLX 3500 that can really get up most of this. So now we're at the top of the first part of the track. We're just going over some steel plates down towards the water. We've got a couple of water hazards coming up. This is where people try to speed and they get caught out with a little terrain dips and bolts there. Don't worry, the water's not deep. You don't want to lose the truck. There we go, we're through that. Up over a little mound and then up this way. And then again, you've got more these metal plates. It's just about not going too fast. If you go too fast, you end up flipping frontwards as you hit one. It's a case of balancing. That is the bridge, and just give you a view. That's where we've come from, down that way and around to the corner. That's where we're heading. Now, we go over the bridge. It should be fairly easy. It's not exactly a tight bridge. And then we've got to come down the rock feature as it bends to the right. And into our second water feature. Exit. Fairly simple. Big drop there and back through this bit. Now I love this little wooden area with the logs. You hit it in the right position, you just kind of bounce from one to the other. It's brilliant in first person mode. And we go through the gap, and this is where the fun is. You get to drive over the cars. There is a slight easier option. You can drive over just the one and go around this bit, but yeah, you can drive over the cars. And now we go into the cave. This is all created on Xbox, so these are all cross-platform mods that have been used. It's just about taking time to landscape around it and put all the bits down, so you can do them. And go through this. This is all inside the cave. which is over the top of the road actually. Come out of the cave, and now we're going to go downhill. Now this is where it's it looks scarier than it is. I'll zoom in a little bit. It's just about taking your time and watching your brakes. You should be able to get over all these boulders. You want little power, not lots of power. Just enough to get your wheels over. Take it steady. It's a long way down. If you start rolling, you don't stop. A lot of people, when they tackle this sort of thing, they go, oh, put power to pedal to the metal. You get too much speed and then suddenly you flipped it, you've rolled it and you're out of it. And if you do, name of the game, you start back at the beginning. Thankfully we had one mishap and that was right at the beginning. We haven't had too much trouble since. We'll give you a little look in the first person mode as you go through the bushes. So if you choose to try this first person mode, it's a lot harder to anticipate things. So you can't see. I mean, we'll go for a bush now and you can't see if there's anything coming at all. Right, it'll go up and over the shed, and where we've got logs that will help you and hinder you. Now you got to get this bit right, because if you mistakenly get your wheels trapped between either side, it glitches out big time. It really does, and then suddenly your wheels end up underneath it and you can't get the truck out, and the only thing you can do is reset it. So it is worthy to note, you do not want to get your wheels stuck on that little log bench there. And all of this is doable, it's been done, it's just about finding the right angle to get up. There we go. And down. Now we go up. And again, it's just about taking the time, but you will need to use a bit more power as we go up on this one. There's not as much to grip on. You may bounce and bunny hop around a little. Find that little groove to get the front wheels in and you're up. Up again. There we go. Round and over. And then down the cliff face. Yes, I said down. Want to see it this way? It doesn't look any better this way. Almost vertically down. And you will get even worse as you go over the edge. There we go. Onto terra firma, crash into the finish post, and there we go. That's stage one of the track. So that's the off-road track. That's pushing the TLX 3500 to the limit, and yeah, as you can see, that is steep. And the truck just, it glides up it really does. You put it in the right gear and you just go for it, perfect. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. So until next time, it's Matty G. Peace out.